If you ruin this relationship, then all your other relationships suffer. And that's the relationship with yourself. Over the years, I've come to learn that all my relationships, whether it is with family members, friends, money, health, business, romantic, is all dependent and predicated on the relationship I have with myself. So in the past, I used to make promises to myself and not keep them. And it started happening over and over. Yes, I'll do this, I'll do that. And then I never kept up my end of the deal to myself. So what ended up happening is that when I would say something or make one of these promises, I wouldn't even believe myself. And that's a problem. And so that then shifted my identity to become, oh, Barry just says a lot of things and never follows through. And so I started losing trust and respect for myself. Now, I was able to uphold and keep promises when I made it to other people, but that self-respect, that self-trust has always been lacking until I started prioritizing that. Not to just say something to myself or other people to appease them. When asked to do something or when I was deciding to commit to something, it needed to be a real commitment. Rather saying no or admitting to myself that the thing that I'm wanting to do isn't really important to me was far better than saying, yeah, I'll do it and then never do it. And so the 6 pillars of self-esteem, I think that is written by Nathaniel Branden, mentions integrity. And integrity is keeping those promises to yourself. And it's a very important part of the foundation. Because if you can trust yourself that when you say you'll do something or commit to something and then you'll follow through, reduces a lot of existential anxiety and starts building trust with yourself so that you have an emotional feeling of you have your own back. You can trust yourself to execute. So what I'd like to encourage you is to have a look at what promises you're not keeping to yourself. To investigate the times that you're saying that you will do something, but then don't follow through. Are the things that you are saying that you'll do actually important to you, at the risk of losing that self-trust and self-respect? And so an example of this is this week I've been traveling, been tired, and I made a commitment to myself that for a year I'm going to release a video every single day. And so last night ran out of the runway of videos that I had pre-recorded, and I've got a full day of clients today and tomorrow. Added to that, a lot of unconscious material came up that I needed to process the prior 2-3 days. So it just felt like I had no capacity. But yet, I've cultivated that trust and also importance of the promises that I make to myself. And so, despite being tired, despite not having capacity, going, right, this is important and I need to get it done to respect myself. Because I checked in, is this a case where I'm needing to do self-care? Is this okay for me to skip 1 or 2 days when I have more capacity to record more content? And I checked in and I felt that I would actually disrespect myself. I'd be disappointed in myself after making such an important commitment to myself. And so it's important to follow through. Last night, didn't have the capacity to record anything, but what I did have capacity for was decide, right, which are the topics that I want to make content on? What is important and going on for me right now that I can share that might be of value? And so, right, did that. And now today, when I've got a gap between clients, I'm recording this content. because that relationship and trust and respect for myself is that important. And so let me know in the comments if there are areas that you want to explore. I'm happy to have a conversation there and help you out. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day.